Yeah.
I have no personal issue with ATIKU, but if I then, with what I know about ATIKU, which you can read in my book, if I have put ATIKU forward, God will not have forgiven me.
Ikobasi was the biggest in Africa in aluminium smelting. It cost federal government $3.5 billion to set up that ASCOM. But what did ATIKU do with it? ATIKU sold it for $130 million. Delta Steel Company, it cost federal government $1.5 billion to set up that steel company. But ATIKU sold it for $30 million.
We'd like to honor and welcome the father of the land, the former Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, the Waziri Adamawa, the immediate past candidate of the People's Democratic Party, the immediate presidential election, ATIKU ABUBAKAR, GCON, Waziri Adamawa.
He is one of the strongest members of the coalition. So many people love him. So many Nigerians idolize him. They see him as one of the most formidable politicians in Nigeria. Millions of Nigerians have voted for him in the past elections, and most likely millions of Nigerians are already talking about him as a possible candidate for the coalition. Let's take a listen to what his former aide has to say about him.
About 100 million naira bribe that had been given to ATIKU ABUBAKAR by the then Plateau State Governor Joshua Dare. By the direct personal admission of the governor, he had given 100 million naira to ATIKU. For this reason, the governor was found guilty and was sentenced to jail time. I needed to know what the truth about the allegation was before proceeding to plan a defense strategy, and so I reached out to my then principal, ATIKU ABUBAKAR, via email, asking him the details of the issue and how to proceed. And so he had told me that, in his reply, that that money had been paid into an SPV. I didn't know what an SPV was, so I asked him. And so he gave a brief description, but since it was obvious I wasn't quite, I didn't have clarity, he put a call through to me that same day. And in his call, in our conversation, he admitted to having advised his then boss, President Olusegun Obasanjo, against what he called open corruption, stating that he practiced corruption by stealth or corruption by SPV, if you will. Went on to explain in further strategy meetings that through those SPVs ATIKU ABUBAKAR had set up. Don't forget that he was in charge of the economy, and every monetary transactions had to pass through him. And they had used those SPVs, to fleece Nigerians, using those monies for private businesses, to settle their friends and political issues as well.
This is what Adamawa, the state of origin of ATIKU ABUBAKAR, looks like. Where are the industries? Where are the factories? Where are the world standard hospitals? Where are the public educational facilities for the pupils and students? As someone who has once served as the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria for 8 years, and as a member of this current coalition of ADC, what are your comments?